It's not safe for work. Maybe you're working in the wrong place.
I mean, that's my thought.
Sorry, forget other people. Yep. I'm so sorry, Barely. Is that a day access I hear?
It is. We are logging in. We just got between rush hour traffic and rain, and the fact that nobody out here knows how to drive in rain.
Even worse.
Oh God. New Mexico.
Does anybody anywhere know how to drive in rain? I mean,
oh, it's
I thought you were going to stop just that, know how to drive, but
these are desert dwellers. They panic when like anything falls from the sky.
What?
okay, but I live in Seattle, which is the land of perpetual rain, and like the people here don't know how to drive in rain. So I just think people don't know how to fucking drive in rain.
I think you don't need the last few words.
nope.
Yeah. You missed
Can
out
we
on
clear this last group
possible,
so we can go around?
possible alliteration, perpetual precipitation.
If we leave the
I
instance,
can't
do
drive
our
here either, Tyrell.
thingies disappear?
Yes.
Cool.
So Anthi commented that Kella's place is now going to be called the Sanctum of Domination. So, I mean, she's not wrong.
I don't suppose Jamie and I will be able to join before you guys pull the Terror Grow.
Yep.
Yes, I was trying to get you guys in here. It's just,
I feel like the
need to have
sarcasm
somebody
of
other than myself
domination.
who's willing to run out quick.
Yep.
We have a warlock, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah, we do. Oh, yeah, we do.
I'm at the top.
Here we are. We're gonna have to take just a few minutes to have those who are joining us run around the circle once, but
So it looks like we got 8 of the ever beating hearts and 4 unstable forms.
might get a few more with the unstable forms when we have the other people get there.
And it looks
I'll
like,
explain the boss here in just a second. I just need to get.
looks like Tyrael bribed the WoW gods and got both.
Not a bad place to be. I mean, only in the sense that Kella is like the entire guild's raid girlfriend or WoW girlfriend.
Indeed.
I think it would be fair to say that Jamie is my WoW girlfriend.
Seems appropriate.
Safer, too, to say that.
Well, my partner won't play video games at all, and my girlfriend quit playing WoW, but she's my Final Fantasy 14 girlfriend.
So, for those who are just joining, just so that you don't do anything completely incorrect and have us make you go switch your powers, do not take Ten of Towers or Lumbering form as you go around and get your powers.
I am
Or
on
if
We
you do-
really have enough ever-beating heart at this point, don't we?
Is Jamie behind you 2 day access?
Say again?
Is Jamie on her way in too?
Yeah, for some reason, every time she pulls up Babel.net, it talks about having to update and whatnot. So
That's weird.
she's getting on. It's just being
Okay.
silly.
Mine's done that ever since the patch.
Yeah. Mine's done it twice out of the 4 times we've logged in.
I see you mofos wanted me back.
Hey.
Yes, we did. Hey, Anthi.
Let me go mark
I mean, I'm
this up.
253, so I can't promise anything, but damn, I like this raid a lot more than Sepulchre.
Yeah.
Let's see if I remember where I'm going.
That's next week.
I don't know this one at all, so...
I'm here now. Sorry, got my wallet stolen.
That's terrible.
Yeah, coaching for my kids' soccer game and somebody stole my wallet.
It's even worse.
Now that sounds Terror Group.
Ha.
I want to laugh, but the pain.
Hey, I need to change this power that's no jumping.
You're not online yet, though, are
Logging.
you, Oak? Because I don't see you.
Oh, I only have like 1
I'm loading
power.
it
I
now.
should probably fix that.
Yeah, you want to go around the whole circle here and get your powers. You don't want 10 of towers and you don't want lumbering form.
Yeah.
And you can
I
mount.
remember.
You can mount, FYI.
I was on my mount.
Thank you. Sorry about being late again. Just got back from the field, looking everywhere.
Oh, good. It's just kind of the night of late people. I think we've had several late people, so we have somebody up here to help summon. Hold on. Barely, can you pop up and...
Yeah.
And hopefully Jamie will be in just a second. I'll start explaining the fight quick, and then Jamie can get her powers while we finish talking.
She is loading in currently.
So you're going around. Remember, no 10 of towers, no lumbering form. Should be one at the bottom of the
ever-beating
stairs.
heart, hell yeah.
And then go around the circle, and you should have 4 total powers. Alright, so I put some marks down. Gonna have some adultery people. That's not right. Some adult people. Some people who feel like adulting. Not the other word.
Bro.
I know, right? Let's see.
Hey, I'm poly, but it is consensual, ethical.
Right?
poly.
Let's do... How about we do Tyrael stand in front of Purple, and Entree, why don't you stand in front of Moon? So when the ability, whose name I'm totally going to remember, is it the chains? What's it called? I think it's the chains.
Change, yeah.
Yeah, so when the chains come in, if they're on you, you want to stand behind either Moon or Purple. And when I say Moon or Purple, I actually mean the purple people standing in front of those marks. So I think I said Tyrael and Kaorin. I need somebody back here to help me summon Jays, unless you guys are going to summon her up
we
there.
have one already up again here.
Then do that.
Get with the times.
Sorry. So if you get chains, you're going to want to go behind that, because you want to have the person who is going to not get hit by the stuns with the ever-beating heart get hit instead of you. Because if it hits you, you're going to die. So.
Cauldron.
I love when you get lumbering and 10 towers in the same one. So you literally only have
happens.
one choice.
Yep. I mean, that's why
I'm
you
gonna
can
summon.
reset.
I'm gonna summon Larva Dude to attack for me. Woohoo!
I think most of us should be only take one. If there's a few left over, we can do that. I gotta finish getting my powers. Okay, so that's the chains thing. Make sure we're doing that correctly. Everyone else should more or less be on the yellow and orange side of the boss to avoid that and not getting people in the wrong position. Hey, there's an unstable form.
Who did not
I lost
get
my
that?
unstable form.
Every
Very
once in a
sad.
while, he's going to turn like most of the floor gray poo, and we're gonna have like a little clear triangle, and we're all gonna go stand in it. He's then gonna change it to a different triangle, and we're gonna go stand in it, and does that 3 times, then we're gonna spread back out. We want to stay spread out about 5-7 yards, because he does put fear circles or purple around you on people randomly, and we do not want those all over. Flash should have been up a second ago, barely. Say so
Oh,
if
I
you
didn't
didn't
get
get yours. Does anybody have a... Yeah,
I didn't get food either.
you took 2, give everyone to bear.
Is oddly intangible key good or bad? That's one.
It's good, it's good. It means that you don't take as much damage from the crap on the floor.
Thank you.
Okay. Sorry, I
I
just
got
couldn't remember
one
if
thing.
that was
Yep.
one of the ones you shouldn't grab.
The other thing we're gonna have, and I don't remember how much it was on normal, because the circles aren't on normal, are they? Are they?
Which circles?
No, the
Okay.
soak circles
Yeah.
are not on normal. That's
Okay. Food is still down as well here. Okay.
Well, I
Did I
put
get
some more
cheese
down.
when I did. Okay. Then when we get to phase 2, tanks are going to run back and forth and try not to die, and we're going to kill him. And that's more or less it. We'll harrow it.
Did I miss the cauldron?
Yes, you did.
Aw, shit. Anybody have a flask to throw me?
Yeah, I have an extra. I got it. Oh,
When
no,
did you say you wanted hero row? You cut out.
I didn't actually finish saying my thought because I really, if it's gonna be hard, we want to do it at phase 2, but this probably isn't gonna be that hard. But it's gonna be hard next time. I'm gonna do it for 2 so that we know what it's like for next time. We do in one hero.
Hey everybody, since we're going to be playing pretty rough, you might want to go ahead and lube up those shafts.
Well, I would if I had any oil.
There'd be some in the guild bank too. My people who I gave adulting duties to remember who they are and where they're supposed to be.
Nope. Moon. I'm just kidding.
Thanks, Andre.
I don't remember this one very well. It's pretty much attendance bank, though, right?
Yeah, that sums it up real well.
Did we get spot cracks?
I can re-throw them out, but yeah.
Yes, Karen.
And yes,
I think I had Tyrael and Entree as the primaries. That said, if you get the chains and you have a never beating heart, like, I get that you could just stand there, but, like, if somebody's in front of you, don't do that because it will kill them instead. So
I like how you resist steers. You just say, you could do that, but don't.
Well, don't. Please don't. Don't murder your friends. Alright, Totem, El, Nalu. My healers, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You didn't click ready, El! Alright, I think we're good then. Is Nalu ready? Alright, cool. Then we're good. Nice, spread out 5 yards apart. Don't fear your friends, particularly your healers or your tanks. Change my mind.
3, 2, 1.
Chains coming in. On Totem. Behind Moon. Or Purple, particularly Entree and Tyrael.
Watch your step.
Mist coming in, find the safety spot. Oh, we've got a barrier as well here coming in. Do it right after this. Second one. And third. Barrier up. And then we're gonna spread back out.
3, 2, 1.
Just be
Try not
aware.
to run everywhere if you have a fear circle.
Harrow went out on the pole and that for phase 2.
Yep, I know, that was me. I changed my mind. Like a weirdo.
Range 5.
Spread out. Chains coming in soon.
3, 2,
Barrier up.
1.
James, is it okay we're on the same side?
Yeah, it is until the end.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember if that was a thing.
Chains in 5.
3, 2, 1.
Mists in 5. Chains all on. Surdor, get behind Purple or Moon, Surdor.
Watch
Great
your
job. Then we're gonna find our safety space. Safety space. Next. That's 2. And 3. Bear coming up. Spread out.
3, 2,
By the way, Jazzu's computer was turned off by the cat, so fun
Okay.
times.
Fun time. Oh, if she's near you, step to the side of her so she doesn't fear you. Purple or Moon there to access. That's cool. We didn't run anybody. That's good.
Sorry, I got the marks wrong.
You had one. You had 2 things going on. Trying to tell us about Jamie and then that. So.
3, 2, 1.
Chains coming in. Be transition about 15%. Jesu's not gonna probably get to. Oh, no, she's moving. She's back. That was fast. Barrier coming up. Watch them fear circle.
3, 2, 1.
Chains. Transitioning here. Tanks are just gonna take it back and forth. You look really funny just sliding across the room there, Cheney. Alright.
I didn't let me loot.
Can you turn the shoulders and stuff from in here
Yep.
into...
Yes, you can.
Why didn't I get a loot?
Well, woohoo.
Did you do this already?
On LFR.
That's weird. Shouldn't count against.
My deeps are not deep.
Terragru's essence is still tethered to its master.
Got shallow deep.
We can use that connection to open the way into the fortress above.
The top 7 is very tri-color.
Yeah. Some
Yeah,
of
I
us
feel-
scale a lot better with those abilities than
I was
others.
gonna say, I was sitting here going, did they nerf Monk? And I was like, wait, I took all the help your homies abilities,
Yeah.
and we can tell who didn't, I think is what that says.
So am I just gonna be bugged all night because I'd not be able to loot any fucking bosses? I'll be pissed off.
Seems weird.
It'd like mail stuff to you, shouldn't it?
I mean, only if it actually thinks that he still can loot the bosses. Look at your raid info tab and see if it thinks you've killed things you haven't killed.
Maybe you have a saved lockout, like from way back when or something.
It says I defeated that guy on my normal. My LFR is fully cleared, but
Just the
I
one
don't
guy?
know.
Well, let's see what happens on
when
the
someone drop a mailbox, I have a mail.
Yes, after these two we can't.
Mailbox.
Thank you. No, it's from the auction. Shenanigans. I guess I just don't get loot.
You didn't get any anima or anything?
Nothing. Wouldn't even let me loot it.
Well, if you got anima from the other one, I may not give it to you for this one, and if that was your
Yeah.
only loot, then it might not have.
Well, it says you loot 73 gold, so I guess all I got was the gold because I already got
Yeah.
the anima.
That makes sense.
No. Well,
That's
okay.
silly, but
Yeah, that's silly. Oh, well, I have 44 of those stupid anima vessels from the LFR.
that's a lot.
Although I did actually get quite a few pieces today. I got a new weapon, which I needed. I got a couple other things too. Loot's actually been good to me today. I even got
That's
something
good.
off the world box,
Oh,
which
wow.
never happened. I got fancy new trick.
Can you run this and then go back and run LFR, like,
Yeah.
for loot?
For loot, yes. Don't be in the bad. Yeah, not for the weekly boss credit, but
Yeah, I do the LFR just in case I'm not around to get the final boss kills like I wasn't last week. I'm like, I'm just gonna get my 10 kills in LFR.
Yep.
Plus,
that
I mean,
makes
the
sense.
265 is still upgrades for me, so.
Yeah.
So you killed Sylvanas on LFR?
It took 15 fucking minutes, but yeah.
It's a long fight, though.
It really is a long fight.
Or like 12 minutes. It was awful.
That's
I
tough.
died and just went AFK until the fight was over.
I'm out of range.
But so last week the LFR was like easy street LFR. This week it took me almost 3 hours to get through all 4 wings, and I went through all 4 wings consecutively. Like it wasn't like waiting in between.
I feel like that tracks.
Can you just stay in and cruise on to the next one? Or do you have
No,
to
but you can queue all 4 at the same time. So once one of your queues pops, what I've noticed is the second you're finished with that one, you instantly get a queue for another one,
Right,
and then
because you're ahead of the line and there's a pulse ready to go.
Yeah,
Right.
so I queue for all 4 right at the beginning, and then it's just one after another after another. I think I had to wait like a minute or 2 between one today, but that was it. Like, it wasn't like an hour wait like it usually is.
I
do not have the
did
patience.
that. I did that last week on my shaman, and I lost a queue because of the fucking RP on Revendreth.
Oh.
On not Revendreth. What? The end boss.
Nathria?
Yeah. It takes like a minute and a half before you get loot.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for my loot.
I just accept the queue
If
and
you
then let
just
the loot
accept,
go
you'll
to
get it in the
them.
mailbox.
Yeah.
Stand in this. Remember, we want to stand in. Oh, don't run out. We want to stand in that one. The more people that stand in it, the more people can fight against it, the less likely people are to get yeeted over the side.
It's too far away.
Yeah, I just let it
Now-
go to the... Let it go to the mailbox.
Is it still okay if there's a few of us that can just like ignore the mechanic and eat away, or do you still want? I guess you still want us to do the thing.
I'd rather we all stand in it because otherwise you think somebody thinks that you're gonna want help and you're not, and then one person stands it and they get yeeted off instead.
Right.
You know.
And they're the only other person standing in it.
Exactly. So unless you can verbally say, "Don't stand in this," and run away from the group, please.
I mean, I can just run away from the group and make it impossible to catch me.
So note to self: if Andre runs away, let him run away.
The little gingerbread man.
It's likely going to be off the edge anyway, so yeah, don't follow me.
Me too, if I run away.
We should probably just do the thing.
Yeah.
I'm more prepping you for when I do it accidentally. I can just be like, oh yeah, I meant to do it that time.
Oh, okay.
Can Quartz like stand at the wall and then like can you yoink someone who's about to go off the edge?
You can.
If it's you, he won't, but yes, he can.
And that's fair. Actually, we should practice me like chi torpedoing off the edge and then you pulling me back up on the ledge. That I see what we're doing during break.
I would pay to see that.
I can actually kill people when we're actually jumping over.
Don't be Kess. Don't be
Alright.
Kess.
You're right.
Can you imagine the break time shenanigans that are going to be next expansion when we have the evokers who can fly to somebody, pick them up, and take them somewhere else?
Yo, they can do that?
Oh, that's
Yep.
a thing.
That's the thing.
And now we have an entire raid of evokers. Just saying.
See, I wasn't going to do
Oh
that.
no! Oh no! This character is going to be my main.
Monk class is only class.
I was gonna switch to Evoker, but I like my Hunter too much.
Remember, this is in the fight, so when you get up near the chains, it gives you an extra action button. It lets you leap to the other side. Very important. And after this trash river stack, if we could get a summon stone to get Ed in here, that would be lovely.
Well,
I didn't
Quartz
think Ed
isn't
liked
helping anybody
sorting
else
with this
yet.
many other warlocks.
Oh, we got everything. Almost. I guess not technically.
I mean, it feels like. Might as well have.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
And Vince's gear was looking too good, so I just pulled all that to help.
I need to target something first. I need to get closer.
Sorry, Quartz apparently didn't deserve a res.
Healer to DPS down. Fuck him. We'll be fine.
Sorry, we'll res you before the boss here.
I don't have a target.
Wait, there's a weapon that has an on-use ability? What? I want it.
Alright, res the dead here. Get Ed.
You mean Ed that's standing right here?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh dear.
That was too close.
Can we run out? Reset. Run!
Oh, I didn't even notice we pulled the boss out.
Alright. Places, everyone. Places.
Did Ed
Can we just jump in here?
Yeah, Ed's here.
We just need to
Okay.
get off the edge.
Ed actually pulled.
Okay.
I would.
If you get the circle, okay, we're going to green. We're going to green. If anybody has a speed thingy, go to green. We're gonna bounce to blue. If you were in groups 1, 3, 5, you're gonna go green side when we split. Not right now, but when we split for the ads. And if you're 2, 4, 6, you're gonna go. I said that backwards. Green side, blue side 1, 3, 5. Green side 2, 4, 6.
You should grab him. Not quartz. Jesus. Ton of quartz.
Don't be in those.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
If you get hit by the things where you have to pick up your copies of yourself so that you're not slow and taking a bunch of damage. Essence up. But do it after the beam. Do it after the beam because we're about to go green side, green side, green side.
Hey, remember that time you murdered everybody?
I do. Thanks, Danny.
That's all she lives for. She remembers every one of them.
Ads are up. Try and just stay on that side. I'll go the other side.
Wait, who's
Places, everyone.
1, 3, 5 left or blue. 2, 4, 6 right, green.
I'm
Said
on the wrong
completely
side.
the opposite last time.
Did I?
You totally
People are
did.
totally on wrong sides.
I do not have very many people with me.
Yeah, our eyes nearly
3,
got so
5 blue or left. 2, 4, 6 green or right.
Or Jamie.
Yeah. Well, you know, I do a lot better to explain a fight when we're not doing the fight.
Side, throw down.
What do I do with
Yeah.
the beam?
Blue side basically stop hitting because y'all are like 46% ahead. Maybe more.
Yeah, send
And
like
they have to die at the same time. Try to put your miseries on the edge near the abyss.
Target you.
I'm gonna need people over here.
Yep.
We're almost even here.
Slow. Yeah, I know. It's just everybody ran over, so now it's going to die way faster than the other.
Okay,
So.
slow down, green. Slow down. Stop. Just like literally stop.
Run out.
So confused.
Let's do that better next time, please.
And not drop the poop right in front.
I was trying to get the thing before it blew up and murdered us all. So.
Oh, okay.
I believe the lesson here is don't prematurely pull the boss.
Correct.
You're
That's
talking the
alright.
wrong guild for that.
We'll be alright. Beam soon. 2 seconds. We're going blue. No. Yes. No. Yes.
Laser on you. Run.
He had me confused.
That was a roller coaster ride right there.
Sorry. You should see the inside of my brain. I'll get that essence as soon as we get over there.
Ooh, that touched my tail. Oof.
Essences. Have new ads soon. Same split, 1, 3, 5 blue, 2, 4, 6 green.
What?
Phase 2.
You have to go find yourself if you get the fracture.
Yes. Okay, dying at the same time, not us, but them. So watch the DPS on each side.
Why do we run so far away?
We want to keep the poo in the back. That's why.
Target you.
Save your cooldowns for when we get done with this.
Yep. Yeah, next phase is where we harrow, so.
They're nice and easy.
Run out.
Keep them nice and even.
I guess if you're in this group, only I get the freaking poop.
Why'd you think I put you in that group? Alright, we're gonna
You
regroup
like me to
in the
get
center.
shit on, apparently.
You said it, not me. Here's Harrow. Watch the fracture. Essence is coming in. Beam coming in. Blue. No, green, green. I can't see my colors today. Green. Apparently having left-right issues today. This does not bode well.
Well, that was a ride.
Was a ride. But everybody's technically still alive, so I guess it's okay. Let's not do that next time, though. If you have loot you don't want or need, you can give it to Ro. Otherwise, onward!
Or if I can use it, I would like it.
Why always belt?
Because I'm not going to roll on anything, because I'm not, like, technically raiding? Ish.
And you're here.
I'm here.
Putting in the
I came out of
effort.
retirement for, like...
on it. This is your main.
Yeah, I mean, if you get it and it's an upgrade. I don't know that you could trade it even if you wanted to, so... If you
I don't
want
know,
it,
I just feel like if I'm gonna be quitting, I probably shouldn't, you know?
I mean, that's fine to not roll on stuff if you're not going to keep playing. Like, I'm not going to fault you for that. That makes sense if you're really not going to be raiding. But, like, anything you get
I'm really
is
not
yours,
gonna be
so.
in Dragonflight at all.
Really?
Really.
Wow.
Those talent trees, man, I tell you, they killed it for me.
It's interesting. I'm really excited about the talent tree.
Oh, God, see the mage ones. They're
They're
gutted me.
They're gonna fix the mage one.
I just don't like the entire idea.
It's a little annoying that I have to take Ice Block as a talent.
Yeah, and I gotta take Cone of Cold just to frickin' decurse people.
Imagine the perspective of somebody leveling from scratch. Like, you get your core abilities as you level, and they've decided to supply them via the talent tree. It's not that weird.
I mean, I think we can all agree that different people like different things in their RPGs.
Yeah, for me it's a step backwards. It's like going back to Kata, which is when I started. And they simplify these things for a reason, and I just feel like it's overly complicated now.
Simplification was friggin' stupid.
I liked it.
It was stupid.
Hey now. People are allowed to like different things.
No. I'm not saying that people for liking them is stupid. I think it was stupid because it just makes it. There's like one choice. You have absolutely no choice in your class. Wouldn't you like some choice and not just do what everybody else wants to do?
So, at the end of the day, there's always going to be a best lot that everybody selects no matter how many talent trees there are. So that argument is totally out the window.
That's not true, though. There's the other talent trees. There was plenty of choice, and even if you were min-maxing, there was still plenty of choice. This one, you have 3 things you get to choose from every 5 levels. I prefer the other one.
Respectfully disagree.
I'm going to be AFK for a minute, looking at all the new monk talent trees.
I actually saw somebody do something really cool back when it was just regular talent trees. Everyone was running, I think it was Fire Mage, and he went arcane, pumped the hell out of his crit, and used one particular trinket, and he was actually out damaging what was supposed to be the optimal Fire Mage.
Can I just say, I just got a BOE frickin' 278.
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
And it's in my waste slot, which I don't actually need something.
It's always the way. Yeah. It's always the fucking way.
So if anybody, I'll have somebody. I'll do a roll after this guy here.
Probably won't let you.
No,
it's a BOE.
it will.
Oh, okay.
Trade it to Ro.
Yeah, if
It's
you don't want it,
boss.
we'll roll it
It's
halftime.
boss.
Yeah, it
Just to
should
let you
still
know.
trade to me. I can just roll it halftime.
Yeah.
That one is
Or
going
put it on the auction house.
72,000
That's
on the
fair.
auction house right now.
No, I don't need it. What do I need gold for? Ro, come here. I want to trade.
No, she runs away. You gotta catch her.
It's part of the game.
It's part of the game, yeah.
It's called Ghost Trade.
I have life grip, I got you.
Fools! You fight a battle you cannot win.
Dang, Janie, when did you pass this back?
Like ages ago. God.
You lock Rex if you need them. Alright, for phase 1 of this boss, these 2 here have to die at the same time. Or get to 20% at the same time, so keep them even. one of them is going to do an ability that pushes you away, and you're going to want to get in the circle in the center. So you do the opposite of what it's doing to you, and the other one's going to pull you in, and you want to run out of the circle.
As you command, Dark.
So make sure we're doing that part. There's an ad that spawns. When it comes up, we're going to want to stun it and murder its face. Interrupt the Song of Disillusion every time we can. That one's on the S1. When we get to phase 2, which is when they both reach 10% on normal, we are going to transition to phase 2, where Sky is going to fall from the sky, or rather land from the sky. We'll finish off the other 2, and then we'll switch to Skya. At this point, the most important thing that is going to happen for the remainder of the fight is an ability called Fragments of Destiny. It goes on 3 people. Those 3 people are going to move towards blue square. Like, go stack yourselves on blue square. And if you're not those 3 people, be stacked near the boss. The healers, we should talk about a dispel order, but the healers are going to take turns dispelling a person. So, like, let's just say it's on me, Kella, and Nira. If the healer dispels Nira first, they'll say Nira. Nira will get dispelled and run back to the group. Nira's stack will jump to either me or Kella. Then the healers will dispel one of the 2 of us, saying their name, so that person will head back to the group, leaving just the 3rd person, me, there to leave poop on the ground. Very important all 3 people get to the blue square. I will move it as we go. Very important that you don't run away until you have been dispelled. Very important people who aren't that are closer. It's going to jump to you and we're going to have a problem. So, while doing that, we also have all of these other abilities. So we're going to have gray-black lines that come out all over the floor that you're going to have to dodge. Dodge those. There's going to be 2 big purple circles that you just want to move out of the group a little bit so that nobody's getting hit. We're going to have 4 purple circles on the floor. We need 1 person in each one. We've got the small gray circles that we just need to spread out so nobody else is on your circle. One where we have to stack up, which is the blue one, the blue swirly one. And I feel like there's another one that I am forgetting. Oh, the shield, and then we have to move the boss, so. And then healers, when it does the... Or is that only on Heroic, the terrible thing that caused all the pain? That's only on Heroic, isn't it? I think that's only on Heroic. Okay. Question.
How? Damn it!
Yes. Yes, Nira, I had forgotten. Yes, you are right. See, it's always in my head it's blue because it's frost, and you are right. Blue is terrible and hard to see. So...
Thank you.
It is red. So we will go to red with the Fragments of Destiny. Not blue, red.
So
I'm sure all of you were paying attention and not just throwing things, right, Cheney?
Are you getting ready to explain? I was looking at the talent trees. You're going to explain the boss now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, here's the TLDR. It's a Titan Spike.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's a smack and whack.
Ellie, you ready?
I heard Rose's head bounce off her desk.
All right. Same time.
5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Well, Hera once Sky is down.
3, 2, 1.
Ad coming up. Switch to ad.
Stay away from lines. Target you.
Dodge. It's in the circles, in the gold circles. Thank you. Okay, stack. Everyone in the blue swirly. Rage neck.
Run.
Run away. Woo! Speedy. Don't be in the circle. Right, restack here. Ad coming up soon.
Kill ads. Find shelter.
Be in the circle this time. And killing the ad. All at the same time. Circles.
Help, sir.
One person in each. Nice. Finish off that ad. Needed. Murdered in Arab. Thanks. Few out. A little bit more on Kira, not a ton, but a little. Should be getting ready to transition. Ad coming up first. Murder the ad. Run away from the bot.
Help, sir.
Oh, but be in that. Okay. Hey, here's Harold. Hey. Fragments to red. Entree, Roach, and Vincent. We didn't talk about his spell order. Can we pick up court?
Entree.
Alder.
And then Roach run away. Perfect.
Stay away from line.
So we'll have L first, and then I don't know who did second, but we'll do L first. Swirly, bring it in. And dispel the spark here.
Stay away from line. Help, sir.
Skyjo.
Stack. Oh boy. What fun times. Fragments and 5.
3, 2, 1.
And red X.
You can taunt her.
There we go. Moved it. Fragments coming in soon. Making me a liar, Sky. There they come. Roach, Entree, and Gimp. To the red X. L's gonna dispel first.
Roach.
Help, sir.
One person in each.
Stay in them the whole time.
Yep. And then Gim and Roach need to dispel one of them.
Gim.
Stack and go.
Can we get a res on L and stack?
3 seconds.
Okay. Need a dispel on both Gim and Roach. Nope, Nalo and Quartz. Go over there. I don't know what's happening, but gotta get them over. Okay. Spell you sails. Perfect. 10 seconds. New fragments soon. New red X.
Three, 2, 1. Help, sir.
Soak. Fragments coming in. Oh, bug. Purple out. Fragments was on Quartz, Ed, and Entree.
Dispelling myself.
Yep.
Shield coming down.
Ed, perfect.
Wanna move her out of it?
I'm gonna move our red X to the other side here, since we're over here.
A little bit more.
Refind your red X. Fragments are in 10. Make sure you relocate red X.
Help, sir.
Dispel bear, so
3, 2,
1.
fragments coming in.
Stay away from lines.
You're not bad.
Chase, I'm so jealous. I want that weapon so bad. It's so pretty.
Alright, we're gonna head upstairs. We'll do trash to the next boss and then we'll go on break. Oh, sorry.
And what is the next boss?
You know,
No.
really between Dormazane and the other guy, it's a Ner'zhul. It's kind of a hard toss-up, honestly.
Sure is.
Is this empowered?
What do you mean?
I
You
don't
mean
feel
the
like it has
faded?
any. Yeah.
No, it
faded,
does.
yeah.
It's all of the... So you weren't here, I don't think, the night we did the other place on normal for the most part.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Crazy.
it's unnormal. So it's just scaled. Most of us, like, it drops 278s, and most of us are in the 270s. Not everybody, but most of us. So we're a little overgeared for this place right now.
Speak for yourself.
It's some, most, not all.
But it's not faded.
I'm not.
No, it is faded. It's so like that one had the dispel, and you stand in the gold circles. I just keep forgetting to check before we pull, and then I call it out while we're doing it because I forget.
The one that we had on the jailer was stupid for the jailer because there's so much moving around. Movement fights suck with that little the one. No, it's not the barrier. It's the one where you have to kill the sparks, and the more you kill, the stronger the buff is. And you're never around to actually kill them because you're running around so much. And it always seems like that buff gets put specifically on bosses.
Oh, that dude,
where
yeah.
you can't move around, where you have to
I
move
mean,
around a lot.
Sylvanas though. A jailer's not part of this
I
raid.
think he meant the eye.
Yeah. No, that one was not super helpful at all.
No, and it's always it happened in last week too in Castle Nathria. It was the bosses where we're moving around a lot is the ones that had the stupid one where you had to kill all the sparks. I think they do it on purpose.
Can you not kill things while moving?
Well, no, I can, but it's not as effective. And as a melee, no, I can't really do my melee while I'm running away from the things that are need to be killed. It's the one time I missed being the Beastmaster. It's much harder to run in DPS when you have to be on the boss. I have to say that.
Go ahead, Transcript.
I was gonna say, I can't imagine being melee when you have the chance to be ranged.
Me either.
I can't imagine having a cast timer.
Well, there is that.
Oh no, the cast timer kills me. I try and play my other range classes that have cast timers and it kills me. Can't do it.
We're gonna go to the right. I feel like... Oops, sorry. I feel like I should make Cheney rate me early in the evening so that shit wears off by the time we're playing a cooperative game.
Because Dawn is the one that's torturing Dawn.
game.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, it depends what cooperative game
Torturing
you're playing.
us, you mean?
Also, yes.
Yep. Worst fight in the whole fucking game, swear to God.
Nope.
What cooperative game?
We
I
had been
don't
playing Arkham Horror, the card game, but I don't think we'll play that tonight.
You don't think Tim's brain will be back up for it?
I don't think so. More importantly, if we start tonight, we aren't going to finish before we're supposed to play Dune tomorrow, so...
That is also true.
Play Dune?
Yeah! The board game.
Well, actually, we've got Fremen's suits, and we're going to be running around outside.
Terraforming Mars?
Look, just make
Minnesota.
rhythm.
Nope, we got him.
Skull and X first. Well, actually, they're all pain drinkers, but... Interrupt Fountain of Pain, please. Because, you know, pain.
A veritable fountain of it.
Yep.
And most people just get chocolate fountains. They really went the extra mile.
But what if you don't like chocolate?
Then I fear you, and I think you're wrong.
I don't like chocolate.
I don't either.
You and my husband.
How about a
weird.
cheese fountain?
Like, I don't hate it, but it's like...
Okay, there you go. I don't like cheese.
You're the heathen!
I can't eat it, so I don't like it either. So...
How about a whipped cream fountain?
It's a whole other evening.
Yeah, I don't like whipped cream either.
Well,
do
Okay,
you
how about
like,
a hummus
Barely?
fountain? Yeah, what
No
is
fountain for you, Bear.
Food that I can actually eat that doesn't upset my stomach, which is basically white rice.
White rice.
Do I
feel ya? Do I feel ya?
The white rice because it's gluten free, and that's about it.
Oh my god, I think you have my diet.
Yeah.
I can't eat it. I can't really eat anything without upsetting my stomach.
Yeah,
No,
same.
and
For
it's
like the past 20 years.
Anyone
Yeah,
else
that's why
that
you
don't want or
swing-
need?
That's why you swing to the absolute other extreme and you eat things that upset it worse than anything else. That way it acclimates.
So it doesn't work that way?
Well, so the fact that I'm still eating it makes
Anyone
it
else?
less bad, because especially with gluten, and if you have like an intolerance or celiac, it's actually worse to stop and then eat it than it is to continuously eat it. But it is still uncomfortable and it still sucks. But it's because I personally am not in a position to completely change the diet of myself and everybody else in my house. It's better that I suffer a little bit than suffer a lot by trying to change my diet entirely.
Anyone else that they don't want or
But
need?
yeah.
We'll roll on loot and go on a quick break. And I say that like it's going to be any longer or
I was
shorter
gonna
than
say,
before, but
it's not actually gonna be any different, right?
Alright. Linking what I got.
Ooh, coffee.
Alright, starting with
I'm really
the cloth
surprised
waist.
there's this much
with
loot.
the socket. Cloth belt with a socket. Anyone? Where you can move your unity around if you can afford to stuff and make it whatever. Anyone else? Otherwise it is going to Nira.
Unfortunately, my belt is not my unity.
Leather shoulders?
I didn't win that one.
Oh my god, I can't math. You're right. Thanks, Nira. Grats! Tuscan there, grats oak.
Oh yeah,
I can't type math.
it's cloth. I thought it was.
I know! It's
leather.
barely even math. I don't know what I'm doing. Thanks, Mom. Anyone else for the leather shoulders? Currently Transgress is winning with a 66. That's Transgress. We've got male legs.
It was like conveniently like one of every type.
Anyone else? Male leg. Last call. Currently going to Totem. Please, everybody check my math. I apparently can't math today.
I thought I had a 91, but apparently it's a 9 bracket one. My brain doesn't work.
Grats Totem. Got a male chest piece as well. Anyone else for the chest piece? Currently high roll of 53. Anyone else? Grats barely. If I ever go too fast, please tell me. This is wrists, male wrist. Barely. Oops. See anyone else for the wrists. Currently Gim is the high roll with an 81. Congrats, Gim. Plate! A single piece of plate. For those.
We have plate wearers in this guild.
For the first time, we've got more than 2. We got like a whole 3. Any of them want it? I've not seen any rolls, so I guess not.
I've got 291 legs already, so.
Oh, you must have gotten something last week. It's Ring, Haste Mastery Ring. Wow, look at that. 2 there, Flame. Anyone else? Current high roll is an 83. Anyone else? Alright, grats Itachi. Alright, break time, we're going up. Back in 7. Let me give you your lead. That's not right. Oh, Christine. There we go.
The loading screens today are just fucking horrendous.
So there's literally like no info on monk talent trees.
No, they haven't previewed
They're still
them
working
yet.
on them.
Yeah, of course is right that I remember playing with the trees, and sooner or later there becomes like one tree that just like everybody has to use if you want to maximize your DPS or healing. So
Well, and so if you just purely read the thing and say if you can push all of the buttons at the right time and stand in the one spot and play exactly how min-maxing works, then that's true. What I find is that like I don't play the premier monk spec. There are talents I should take that I should, but they don't work with the way I play. And so I still think there's some, like, if you're only pushing the min-max buttons, you're probably not like actually paying attention to how you play, or you're trying to force yourself to play in a way that's not entertaining to you. And at the end of the day, this is a video game, and I'm here for my own personal entertainment. And so I think the variation comes with play style more than it does with min-maxing.
You assume too much.
Can only speak for myself.
But you weren't.
Technicy is back.
I think I said at the end of the day, people pick based on their play style, which I'm a people, and I pick based on my play style, so the assumption would technically be correct.
Is anyone able to cut me a 16 haste gem?
Aren't any in the bank?
No, it's the only one we don't have in the bank.
I should restock. I don't have the things on me, but if somebody was willing to summon me, I could do that quick.
I got a jewel crafter with a ton of extras. I'll cut a bunch and I'll send them to Antha and put them in the guild bank.
Thanks.
You said crit, right?
I think it's haste actually that
Haste.
we're low on.
Oh, haste.
Yeah, haste.
Okay. I'll just see what there is and I'll just supply you.
Thank you, Nara.
No problem.
At the end of the day, adhering to the cookie cutter build is a choice. Like, you might be able to eke out as much as 5% more DPS or whatever, but if you're not having fun, then why do that to yourself?
Because DPS is all that matter.
If that's your kink, then go for it.
Are there any fights that are not like that, Elle. Come on.
I mean, yeah, there are some where it's a little less important. This is a seriously, if we're talking, we're all gonna fucking die, so. Alright. Type 1 in chat if you don't have a flask for second half.
I do like your response, though. You said, come on, Elle, and in my head I was thinking, comms on, Elle. I know you're all laughing manically, you just didn't key up.
That's true.
I just couldn't keep up because we were laughing so hard.
Nope, that's not right.
Or just, come on, Eileen is stuck in my head.
Oh,
Like, congratulations on a
now it
30-year-old
is.
joke.
Can we make it comms on Elle-lean?
No.
Now it's stuck in my head. Thanks.
I'm a helper. Didn't you miss me?
Sweet Caroline.
Why?
No, that one's annoying.
This is the song that doesn't end.
I was gonna murder you all. Wish I could take a picture of my phone's in the other room as a hotspot.
So yeah, some of us have not actually been here, so need to
I'm gonna
kind of
talk
know
about it here. I'm just trying to make groups for the chains here.
And I think the consensus is that nobody has a flask for the second half.
Yeah, I mean, we think we produced pretty much all of them for the first half.
I think we'll stick with 3 chain groups. I think we'll be okay.
I keep assuming that when the fight starts, someone will be like, oh yeah, but right now I'm looking at what's going on going, I have no idea what's happening right now.
Okay, so the most important part is at various points in this fight, there is going to be red poo that rains down from 3 out of the 4 quadrants. So I've marked them, green, blue, purple, and red. The one that is not covered in red is where you will want to stand. There is like a few where it happens slow, and then there's a couple of points which are kind of the intermissions where it's going to happen very quickly. So it's going to be, I think it's 5 of them in a row. So it will go like blue, purple, red, green, purple, or whatever. It's going to be 4 in a random order. And you're going to have to
that
run.
fast, but nearly.
It's pretty fast. So we're going to have to run to the safe place. So when we are moving during the not fast place, we're going to typically be about where the markers are at, because we're going to have ads up. During the intermission in the fast one, you are going to want to be not in the swirling piece of souls right near the boss's feet, but just on the other side of that dark circle.
The other side being this side.
Yes, the light-colored side of the circle. So that you don't die, but you can also get out of the stuff. Flame, can we get another cauldron for second half since we had like a bunch peeps who needed one, or also eat your food? Is it Flame who just got kicked offline or not? No. Okay. Okay, so we gotta make sure we're doing that. We are also gonna have ads that come up. Again, 1 in each section. When we start, we're gonna start in the green section. When the ads come up, I will... They're not always in all 4 sections.
Did
I
somebody
will...
drop a cauldron already?
No, they have not. We could happily have one, though. So when we get the ads and we're at green side to start, I will knock the first one into the blue square, and then Flame, if you can yoink the furthest one or the next one into the group, depending, that would be excellent.
Okay.
They do also need to be interrupted and CC'd. So we have enough interrupts and CCs that if there's something up in the back that we're not to, please just CC it. We'll try to call out where we're going to group for the next set of ads. There is also something called Brand of Torment, which goes on, I think, 2 or 3 people. You want to stack those on top of the ad, but not on top of your friends. So friends try to be on the sides of the circle, and us will try to be on top of the ad. We're gonna get chains. I think it's actually called shackles. And we will have 3 different shackle teams. So the first time the shackles comes up, going from left to right, so skull, yellow, orange. This is how I want you to do the chains. So the first set is Vincent, Roach, and Roe will do first set. So Vincent will get skull, Roach will get yellow, and Roe will get orange. Second set, Nira skull, Itachi yellow, Ed orange. I'll tell you what to do with them in a second. And then the third set will do Kaorin skull, Deaxis yellow, and Jiezu orange. What happens is once you click it, you are going to move to break the chains. You have to get about where the marks are, maybe a little further to snap them. We don't want to snap them all at the same time, so we'll start by snapping skull. That's why I put the mages on that side and fast kitties. As soon as the other person snaps their chains, as long as nobody is near death, second person will snap their chain, and then third person. Oh, is she lagging really hard tonight? One other volunteer then. Ed?
I mean, I can do it.
Barely? Barely work.
Just tell me a color and when to do it.
Third set, orange.
Okay.
Did I say Ed in second? I did say Ed in second group. You can't do both groups. And yes, Kaorin. So just make sure that before you snap your chain that, first of all, nobody else is snapping the chain at the exact same time as you and that nobody's near death, because it does do a fair amount of damage, particularly on Heroic, and we're practicing for that because we're going to do that later this week. Okay, what else? I feel like there's something else, and I don't know it. Don't stand the River of Souls. Okay, I think that's mostly it. Let's give it a go. We're going to start on green. Also, re-oil your shaft.
That was the perfect explanation time, bro.
Oh, was that because you just finished your ice cream?
Yes, it was perfect.
Oh, me.
What kind of ice cream?
Barking pretzel.
It's amazing.
Interesting.
Tell you about it if we down the boss quartz.
Bro, your colors aren't what they used to be.
Yes, they are.
Green used to be the other side.
No.
Green was far left.
Okay, fine, I'll switch this. That doesn't make sense to me, but I believe you.
We also started on green.
Really? I thought we started on red.
Whatever. No, because it almost always, for whatever reason, that was the first save place.
Okay, here comes Torment 1.
Watch your step.
Blue. Be in blue. Adds in 5. We are gonna start at red X. So, the new red X. Barrier coming in first though. Barrier and then switch to the end.
I got green side. Which side are we starting on?
Red, like I said.
I know, I didn't hear you.
Sure we get interrupts on those ads though. Alright, once these two are down, we will move over to green. Try to make sure we're not putting dots on the ones we're not killing right away, because then they just keep walking towards. Okay, over to green, the safety
Which
green.
is also safe, so.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Brand's on the ads. Nobody else is on that. First chain's in 5. I need somebody to grab first skull chain because Vincent just died.
I'll get it.
Cool, thanks.
Barrier.
Barrier's up.
Should I snap this one?
Yeah, go for it. Go backwards on this one. And flame. Torment in 4.
Watch your step.
Purple? Be in purple? Be in purple. Yep, there you go. Okay, Tormented Eruptions in 5. We're gonna start on green. Be close to the center so that you have plenty of space to move. It's harder to move the further out you are.
Watch your step.
First safe space is purple. Blue. Barriers up.
Red. Next.
Thanks. Do that.
I missed this one though.
Blue? Nope, green. And purple. Brands up. Yeah, Torment in 3.
Watch your step.
Green. Green. Ads coming in, starting at green ad. DC these 3 and then we'll get them after we get this one. Yep. Beautiful. Alright, we're gonna run across. Barrier first though. And then we'll go get the other 3 ads. Barrier, barrier. Okay, another 3 ads.
Very good.
Watch your step.
Torment, blue, purple, purple, purple. Purple, purple. Back over
This
there
is
for a second.
definitely a Blizzard Hates Melee fight.
Yes, it is. Chains coming in. This is group 2, which is Nira, Itachi, and Ed. Nira, Itachi, and Ed. Okay, barrier coming in. Torment in 5.
Watch your step.
Red.
And dead.
Hooray for brute force!
That is so much easier on normal.
Yeah, it really is. Where did Vincent go? There he is. Razzing Vincent. Alright, we will go to Nerzul.
I must answer for my crimes. Repent for my sins.
Did you get the Raz Vincent, or are you still dead? Oh, you went offline. Cool. Okay.
I would proudly
Back the way we came. We will head towards Nerzul.
So back to the ice cream.
It is what?
Brown sugar flavor ice cream with no, not that way. With peanut butter swirls and chocolate covered pretzels.
Doesn't it have
Chocolate
caramel?
peanut butter covered pretzels?
Does it have caramel in it too?
Maybe.
It's
Probably.
So good.
It's really good.
Well, I have diabetes now. Thanks.
Yeah. That doesn't sound that appetizing.
Oh, it's so good. It's salty, sweet. It's so good. Crunchy and soft. Mm-mm-mm.
Although
What
I don't
is
like
it?
pretzel.
That'll do it.
Or peanut butter. Or ice cream.
I feel
I
like if
just
you
don't
don't
like
like
the whole
ice
thing.
cream, then it's just right out.
It's actually white rice flavored ice.
No, I mean, but if it's still ice cream, it still has dairy in it.
Frozen yogurt.
Tofu ice
Yogurt
cream.
has dairy in it.
Tofu ice cream doesn't have dairy in it.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Neither
Of
does
course it's
cashew.
got dairy.
Coconut ice cream's good, and it doesn't have.
Cashew doesn't either. That's what Tim used to eat.
It's also a
I just
coconut.
take like lactate
That's your
before I have ice
coconut.
cream.
That's not bad.
I mean, I could, but I grew up not being able to eat dairy, so it's never been really something that's ever really interested me. The only thing that like has my heart 100%, and I will suffer for it, is poutine. This is the only like dairy that I will
When
truly
you say
suffer
your heart
for.
will suffer, you are not kidding, man. That'll go right straight to it.
I eat pizza occasionally, but usually only when I'm at home. But like true to my heart, I wouldn't give up dairy 100% is to poutine.
Putin?
Poutine.
Poutine.
Poutine. Not poutine. Oh, kill me now.
That's how I feel
You're gonna
about
make talk about Russia very confusing.
I think we should start calling him Vladimir Putin. That would be fantastic.
Don't insult Canada. What did they ever do to us?
It's not
I was just
pronounced.
told it's not pronounced that
It's
way.
not
So
pronounced poutine. It's pronounced poutine.
right, which is why I think it worked.
And oh, bye.
So there's some things about this.
I mean, there are people in
Get back to
Canada who pronounce
residence.
it poutine, but it's annoying and it should.
So now we'll hear about the fight.
Now wait, what province are you?
I'm in Ontario.
Oh, you don't get a.
I was gonna say, I know a lot of people in Ontario who pronounce it poutine.
Yeah, so do I. I know it, but it's poutine.
Pretty sure it's a Quebec thing.
I've also lived in Quebec, New Brunswick, Alberta.
Well, you just called it Quebec, so.
I'm not French.
But you're the poutine expert.
What are all these fictional, not U.S. places you're talking about?
I don't know. They don't exist.
Right.
Well, it's where the commie units are from.
That sounds so nice, honestly.
I could be a poutine expert and not be from Quebec.
And
Hey, Ro, are you trying
Bye.
to say something?
You know.
Always.
That was half the raid.
The wind is deadly. We are also going to need to get a res on Jesu when she comes back online. Okay. Try to not get yourself knocked out by the wind. Wind, fuck. Just trying to look out for you, Bear.
I didn't know it was gonna knock me off. I was literally in the air when you said try not to get knocked off. I'm like, well, and then I saw the freaking OP demon hunters with their wings and chumpies getting back on the platform.
We want to be on the bridge so we don't accidentally pull the boss, because if we pull the boss without an explanation, I'm pretty sure we're all gonna die.
Hundo P.
Wait, was that Canadian?
No.
Wait for me, I don't want to get lost.
Okay.
I'm out of range.
Gonna need a res when we are out of combat and get on this bridge. Okay, I've got 2 markers down right now. One is green, one is blue. I guess technically on normal there's only one, so we'll only use the green side, but on heroic we will use both sides. So on normal only one person gets this ability at a time. On heroic 2 people will, so get used to seeing both marks, okay? So when malevolence food's down. When malevolence happens, it's going to go on one person in normal, 2 on heroic. The person who has malevolence is going to go stand, the first person is going to go stand at green, facing the abyss. If you don't face the abyss, you're going to get knocked off. Okay? Everyone else, oh yeah, I have to have marks over here and here. Everyone else is going to basically be between green and yellow star. You don't really want to be at the boss or like orange side of the boss, you're going to get knocked off the edge. And then we're going to, one of the healers is going to dispel the malevolence, and everybody else is going to get knocked away from the person who has it. So we'll get knocked away from that green edge. The next time somebody gets malevolence, you're just going to slide to the right towards moon. Same thing, face the abyss. We'll get dispelled. We'll all get knocked backwards from you, which means that as the people move around the circle, because on heroic it drops poop, you are going to have to adjust your position, but more or less you want to stay in that inner circle with the boss, but be on the side that we're dispelling. So just always watch for that person on the outside. If we dispel too soon and the person isn't at the edge, we're all going to get knocked off. If you're not in the right spot, you're all going to get knocked off. It's all bad. Other important thing we have, these orbs are going to come up. When they first come up, they have a shell and they can't be damaged. The tanks are going to point the boss's bad breath at the orbs to crack them, and then we can DPS them. It is a cone of bad, so just basically don't stand on your tanks, and as soon as one of the orbs is cracked, we will DPS it down. People with movement stuff will then pick up the orbs off the ground and go to the edge and chuck them off. However, be very aware of your timing, because if you are at an edge opposite of the side we're dispelling, when we dispel, you're going to go flying. So make sure you're paying attention to the timers if you're going to pick up the orbs and your position. We'll hero at the start. There's also a bunch of blue stuff on the ground to avoid. There's more of it as the fight goes on. Really good thing for that is the move out of the way of one, and then you're usually able to move back into where that one was to not stand in it. And there's also a tri-cone of gray poo on the floor called the Grasp of Malice. It's 3 separate cones that come out from the boss. Just sidestep it. It will knock you off the platform. Questions? Miss an entree. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
Emitters up. Orb is up. Not cracked yet.
Nope, apparently it doesn't need to be cracked. Must be a heroic thing.
It's got a shell on it.
Well, the other one we were able to kill is all I'm saying.
That wasn't an orb, that was an emitter.
Oh. Well, that explains that.
Sure
I was
do.
very confused.
Malevolence coming in. Green triangle. Barely. Watch your feet. I will call for a dispel. We'll get the first one. Go ahead. All y'all about to get murdered. Careful. Good. Back to the center.
Demon Hunter hacks for the win.
Apologies for murdering you, Boulder.
Watch your step.
Malice out of the
It's all good.
bad. Orbs up, not yet. Malevolence coming in soon. Green, moon side. Doesn't leave a poo, so quartz. And go ahead. Everybody make sure you're on the right side of the boss. Do the emitter and then the orb. Go ahead. Dispel, thanks.
No. Watch your step.
Malice. New Malevolence in 5. Watch your feet. Malevolence 6. Go green. Nope. He will do it in 5 seconds. Karen. Everyone else, yellow star side of green. Should be good in 2 seconds. I forgot the timer for suffering. Very sorry. It's alright, we'll get it next. Forgot to watch for that. Been a hot minute since we've been in here, Dodd. Make sure you're not on the tank. It's suffering. New Malevolence soon. Emitter up. New Malevolence soon. Orb. And poop Nira to the green side. Let's wait till after the Malice here. Now it's 8 seconds away. Go ahead. Orb up. Watch feet. Okay, back in the center. Suffering. Remember, don't be behind the tanks. Malevolence soon. Malevolence on Karen. Likes you tonight, Karen. Everyone else, green side of the boss. Should be. Now. Dispel. Emitter?
Watch your step.
Malice? Skull Orb? Malevolence soon. Other Orb. Should be good to go as soon as Wither's over there. Nice done. Nicely done. Master us if we can, please. You know what's interesting? I actually feel like having done that on Heroic last, I feel like it's easier on Heroic because you just get to bop back and forth. You don't gotta run back to the same ass side.
Yeah, I stayed on that side the first time, and luckily the little spire saved my ass because I landed on it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's amazing how easy normal feels after you've done it. You've learned it.
Yeah. So just for the record, for everybody else who wasn't with us when we did this on Heroic last, when in Heroic when we get 2 malevolences, the very first person goes to green. The other person stays on green side. We dispel. We all get chucked towards purple. That second person goes to blue. We all get chucked back towards the center.
And
we could still do that and just do it every other one.
Yeah, I thought about it halfway through, but
yeah, no, I got knocked to the little spiky thing, and then I got stuck in I guess between it, and then it kicked me out.
on Heroic, the Malevolence sends you a lot further too.
It does. It does. It's just interesting to me that actually felt harder than the back and forth. That was interesting. Alright. To our
Because it's
favorite
almost
boss.
like a return mechanic, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
what am I doing over here? Don't worry, we're going to send you back.
Oh, are we coming up on Painsmith?
We sure are.
I'm bowing out. I am not doing this guy.
There.
But thank you for inviting me for like a bunch of these. I'll help you out with trash. But,
Alright. Appreciate the sacrifice. I understand bowing out at Painsmith, quite honestly. Oh, hello, face.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, Jane.
Y'all locked me out.
Whoops.
How do you get locked out of trash?
Door
This room closes so that it can rain fire upon your head. You mean
Oh, and you can't
on our
just
feet?
step out.
Sure.
My
I'm also
feet are
pretty
the
sure
ones
there's
on
fire coming from the sky too, but maybe not.
Well, there is smoke on the...
I mean, on Painsmith, there's a wheel in the sky, so.
It does keep on turning.
fucking journey.
Alright, let's see.
It is
I
a
remember-
journey.
I remember coming back to WoW the tank.
Because I've already gotten it. It won't even give me the cosmic from that guy.
That's frustrating.
Alright, I'm out here. Thank you guys so much for
Night,
inviting me.
Empire.
If you guys want me for like any other normals,
Yeah.
I might pop in here and there.
Sounds good.
So, yeah, I will try to run things and get some kind of upgrades.
Alright.
But until then, have fun, kick some ass.
Yeah, run some LFR. There's
I have been.
265s.
I've been trying. They keep not dropping shit.
Yeah.
Alright, later.
See ya.
This one's fun, right?
Yeah.
I think I didn't do this one.
That's possible.
So I'm just going to chi torpedo off the edge, like when you start the countdown timer, and we'll call it a day.
Okay, so most important thing with this fight, honestly, is the spiked balls. So at various times throughout the regular phases, we are going to have a line of roly spiked balls. that spawns, and it will cover the entire platform, and it will either come from any of the marked sides. So it'll come from purple or skull or blue or green. We are going to kill the one that is in the center. So if it's coming from purple, the one that's on this track. If it's coming from green, the one that lines up with green. It's always the one that's in the center. You kill it by DPSing it, and then there is a hole in the line, and you run through the line. If you so much as, like, nick your pinky toe with that spiky ball, you will be dead. Maybe not on normal, but definitely on heroic, so let's practice not sticking our pinky toes under spiky balls. In the intermission phase, it's basically he's going to jump away, and we have a ton of spikies that aren't actually balls, but they are spikes that move across the platform that will also have holes in the row of spikes. And you got to run to the safe place, and then run through it, and go left or right to the next safe space, and then run through it. It helps in that intermission if we stay kind of clumped into groups, because fire spawns under your feet, and if we're all conga lining, then there's just fire everywhere, nowhere to move. So try to stay clumped together. And like if you stop moving and you notice somebody is in front of you or behind you, just group up with them so that there's a free space to move when the fire happens. Other than that, the tanks are going to get these various weapons thrown at them. Each one makes a different pattern. One is a square, one is a... What's the other one, Cheney?
Cross. Yep. And then
the other one does both. Yeah. So, and it's going to do the spikes that you see in intermission, and then it's going to come out, so if they're in the corner, I used to mark the corners, but I don't remember what I marked them with. Honestly. Like, I think it was this.
And something. Moon and
Red X?
purple, maybe?
No, purple's a cross. Anyway, so like if they go to moon, and it's a square, it's going to move towards green and skull. And you just got to make sure that you wait for it to be right next to you, and then when it goes down, move into where it was so that it goes to the left of you or whatever, so. Was it yellow star? Was it yellow star on the other side or back opposite?
It's the corner on the same side, but the other corner.
Like that.
Yep.
Cool. Make sure you're dodging those.
One sec.
And then
That's fucked up.
There's also chains, which will knock your friendly players around. So, I am no longer been through it. This is going to make this fight harder. If you get chains, try to stay away from the group, as it will knock the people next to you around. So when we have the row of balls and you have chains, try to wait towards the back and go in after everybody else has gone through, so you don't push them into the chains. If you have like blink or the Venthyr ability, I don't know if the Night Fae one works. You can just like blink through the balls, and that's easier. Assuming Vincent hasn't quite made it back online yet. But I think he's trying to
fix
log
my
in.
gear. Here, just give me one sec.
I'm gonna give Vincent just like 30 seconds to get logged back in, and we'll go if he's not back. But I think he's back in Discord, so I see him trying to log in.
Is this a single target fight?
It 100% is.
On normal.
I mean, on all of the difficulties.
Heroic, there are ads that need to be dealt with.
Are there? I don't remember ads.
There's those bombs.
Yeah, there were bombs. I don't remember, like the traps. I don't remember ads.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the traps.
Yeah, there's something else. There's ads on like one of the other ones, but I think this one is just...
You do have to hit the balls, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just be gentle.
No, don't be gentle.
Are you anywhere near logged in, Vincent? Alright. If you can hear me, I'm going to remove you, but it's not because I don't love you, and as soon as you're actually back, I will invite you back.
She totally does not love you.
Why does it say we have... Oh, that's what... Okay, we should be correct, so we're at 24 and we have 24, so... move into the platform, lest you be falling down the
Dumped
pit.
into the lava.
Yeah. Lava bad. Alright, here we go.
Kill him. I want to move forward.
Move forward, Kella! Don't die!
3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity!
Chain's coming in soon. Just move out of the group a little bit. Essence up. I'm gonna do it after the spike balls, because otherwise we're all gonna die. So.
Target change.
Spalls coming from purple. Center one. It has a skull. Okay, run through. Essence coming in. Essence is on the side.
Which corner am I going to?
Same corner.
Yep.
Moats.
These feel like ads.
Yeah. This is new though. This is the other thing. Chain's coming in.
The affects.
Yeah, it's the faded affect. Chain. New balls soon.
Target change.
From purple again. Run through. Add essence. Get the moat. Make sure you're not standing in the pokey pokes from the tank.
Those with chains, please wait until everyone else is through.
Yes, please. We want you to be back to skull here. Guess you don't have to go all the way back. I like to go all the way back. So you'll see there's only one space. It's best to stay in little clumpies. You can easily move forward from the... Oh, conga line of death. That's what we don't want to do. So try to group up into chunks. There we go. It's not really any benefit to being at the front, except that it gives you a little bit more time. So. Chain soon. Move out of the group just a tish. Tank abilities is the square one, right? Essence up. Oh, we got balls coming in. Wait till after the balls, and then we'll do that. From a skull. From a skull. The essence right after we run through. Okay, moats. Watch out for the square. Chain soon. Chains. Balls in 5. Tank square.
Target change.
Bell again. Chains get to the back if you can. Let everyone else through, and then come in up the back. Okay, essence. Tank hammer. To be transitioning soon. Alright. Pumps, not congas.
Your shrieks of pain will fill these halls.
Nice roar.
Your shrieks of pain will fill these halls.
I feel like there's literally no reason to be at the front.
There's not. Some people prefer it because they feel like it gives them more space because of their processing and stuff, which is fine. I like being further back because it gives my brain more time to process, so. Chains, move out just
The
a
neat
bit.
thing is it really doesn't matter. As long as you avoid the spike.
Yes.
And the fire.
Yes.
Balls.
Ball. Ball. Gotta do the ball first. Okay. I wasn't scared, I promise. Here's your heroism. It's gonna have both. Tank.
Oh, that was my bad.
Alright. Should be able to pick a healer up.
You have 2 available.
Yeah. Trying to decide if we need a third healer or another DPS. Tank ability. Balls in 5.
Target change.
Green. Okay, through. Essen. What do my healers think? Healer or DPS?
DPS.
Okay. DPS, Kaorin or Ed? You sure? You're scaring me. Balls in 5.
Target change.
From purple. The squares coming in too. Ouch. Watch the squares. Chains. Ball soon.
Target change.
Green. Up, Cheney's down. Right! Don't be right near the ouchie thing. Not bad for the first try. I super thought that was gonna go way worse.
So what happened that killed a bunch of people?
The tank thing was right in the middle.
We had that really chaotic ball line, and I didn't see DBM tell me to get out when we were cleared.
Yeah. Easily fixed. Just gotta run back here. We just didn't kill it because Vincent wasn't here, and we didn't want him to miss the kill.
Things we do for you, buddy.
Get on with it. Tomorrow is another day.
So that's one of the strange little nuances about a Mac, is that if you turn on caps lock, pushing shift doesn't make it lowercase.
Oh, that's interesting. Does shift make it uppercase if it's all lowercase?
Indeed. But caps lock is truly caps lock.
It's interesting. Res should be incoming for peeps. Overall, though, really solid. Just make sure we're getting the chains in the back of the group and DPSing the ball, and then making sure we get the tank thing out. That's hard to make sure we do. And, not standing in the spikes. I think I stood in way more spikes than I should have, so.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, on the spikes, it kind of feels like if we all just moved as a group left and right in one line this way, but then the fire becomes a problem the opposite direction, right?
Right. No, that's why just little tiny clumps for the. I see me talking about the intermission is. That one's fine. I'm actually getting hit by the tank ones because I'm trying to track it and the other stuff, and I'm way out of practice for this, so. Boot is down. But that was, I just want to point out, like 4%, so I feel like that should still count as our one shot, but. Not bad. We'll still get a number of these bosses down, and only have a few to do on Thursday. It is hot in here tonight. Oh yeah, sure, Ben. Can we get a lock summon stone, please? No, barely.
Yeah, I work till 9 o'clock, so.
That's gross.
I might come for second half.
Okay.
Depends on how fast I decide to walk over.
Well, if you get here by half, hopefully we'll be heading to heroic. So we'll see. We'll see how fast we get through those other ones. I feel like Fate Scribes. The problems we had with Fate Scribe wasn't really ever the DPS. So we'll see how much of that we remember.
I just want the Savannah skill and the bow.
Well, we'll do it again. Remember, this is only the first week of this raid, so we've got some time.
I want the bow. It's so pretty.
I think you have to buy something from somebody in Zareth Mortis, Tuscan. I think that's how you do it. You have to get the pattern. I don't remember what the currency is or how much it is, but
it's Cosmic Flux. You have to be revered with the Exalted, and you buy the pattern from the from a guy in Haven, and then you have to buy the legendary piece and all of that.
5, 4.
We do have a fair number of legendaries people can craft now. Okay, here we go.
1.
Focus roll.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Chains coming in. Get the essence after the ball. Ball's coming in 1.
Target change.
From blue. Funnel through. Essence cause coming up. Kill the moats. Moat. Chains out. Balls in 5. Thing.
Target change.
Balls. Green. Funnel through. And essence. Moats coming in. Oop. Oop, no they're not. Nope. Watch your feet. Find the open hole. Donkeys. Back to phase 1. That's technically phase 2. Whatever. And this is the square. Balls at 3. Essence after.
Target
Balls.
changed.
Green. Belt's coming up. Hammer out. Yep. Chain soon. Balls soon.
Target change.
Skull. Also square. Okay, funnel through. Essence. Res on totem probably.
A reminder that things like Blink and Soul Shape can let you bypass the balls.
Yes.
Been through Door of Shatters as well.
Yep. Chain suit.
Res, please.
We have one and another in it.
Alright, find the holes, stay clumpied. Okay, when it comes back down, we're gonna harrow. Essence. Motes. Watch the square.
Target change.
Balls coming in. Skull.
All before motes.
Ball before motes, 100%. There we go. Don't like that one off from the other ones worse. Where? Chain soon. Balls soon.
Target change.
From purple and square. Thanks, square, that is. Essence. Don't forget your lack rat. Motes. Tank square coming in. New chains. Tank thing. Remember, the closer you are to the tanks, the more damage you take. So.
Target change.
Balls from green. Still kill the ball, please. It's time to funnel through. Moves up. I'm gonna die, so it doesn't matter. Woo! Now that guy's still stressful. I don't like him. Anyone else that they don't want or need? Mass res here. Anyone else loot they don't want or need from second half? We'll do the rest of normal hopefully on Thursday. I will go do the world boss here though for people who want to come.
Did they amp that a gear level up too to like
Yep.
291 or something?
Yep. Something like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but
I believe it drops 285.
anyone else?
Is
Since
it the
I
guy
still
we
won't
always
be
used to
anyways.
do?
Mortrigar, yeah, just outside of here. Anyone else that they don't want to need? Going
What
to
world boss are we going to do?
Morgath. Linking loot. The one that's just outside this raid. Starting with the cloth legs. Anyone else? Alright, look at this here. High roll is currently Vincent. I don't see him having a piece, so grats Vincent. Next piece is the leather waist. Don't let me forget to give you your loot, Vincent.
I might actually want that. Give me a.
I'll be.
Yeah, I can get you at the world boss, that's fine.
Why you dead, Shady?
I'm trying not to get hit.
Yeah, she's trying
Which
to
is a
not get
weird thing in the first place, but okay.
I do
Let
not
me know
want
if you
that.
end up. No, okay, nobody else. Staff, 278 haste versatility int staff. Ooh, Dex. Anyone else? Lots of rolls for the staff. But none can beat Deaxis so far. Congrats, Deaxis, unless somebody else still wants to roll.
Finally, a good loot roll.
And a trinket for Agi.
Agi, I see crit leech.
Yeah, if you look at the equip, it has a chance to increase your agility by 440.
Or your strength.
Really? Mine doesn't say strength. It only says Agi.
It says strength.
It probably is
because
based
I
on what
can't.
you
I don't
get.
have a strength class. Except I wouldn't get Agi because I wouldn't get int because it doesn't say int. So it must only be those two. You had the
Right,
staff, right?
it's a melee thing.
I don't see it say int though, Tyrell. It only looks like the Agi for me. That's weird. High roll is G. No, high roll is Kella. Anyone else? Rats. Kella, are you at the? Okay, I'll just meet you.
I'm at the world boss, yeah.
Okay. Okay, nobody wanted that. All right, let's go to. Oops.
Do we already
Oh,
have
not
a
was that.
warlock down there?
I don't think so.
Do we want to go to this portal, or is
No.
Yeah, Ed's there.
Okay, but do we have two people out there with him?
Keller's there. I'm almost there.
Okay, because I was gonna say, how else am I
I'll
supposed
just
to get
wait
home?
I did the Dreamwalk thing, and
Oh, right, because druids are hacked.
I mean, Menu could have done it too, but
Also, people are still working on this. You absolutely make quartz.
He made what?
Disabled Deathgate in Sanctum. That's cheap.
the would appear that the monk one is still going to work. Though the monk one has a 1 minute cooldown after you zone in.
well, that's silly.
Yeah, so I end up in my Zen pilgrimage, and then I've got 40 seconds left on the cooldown.
Am I missing anyone else for world boss out in?
Oh god, this guy.
Did they buff the world bosses as well?
Yes.
Yep.
Nice. Because they drop like high level stuff too, right?
285.
Yeah, they're faded.
Very cool. Now, is it just the one in the raid zone every time?
Correct.
Yep. So like last week it was the 4 at the main zone, and this time it's more Trigar, and then it'll be the guy out in Zereth Mortis.
So how long is it going to be before they do 2 a week? So that
I
people
don't
can
know.
still catch up?
They said at least 3 cycles through, I think. I don't know if it'll be more than that, but... they did say in their blue post that there was going to be a time where they were all available every week, but I don't know how soon that will happen. My personal guess, is about a month before the new expansion and or pre-patch.
Yeah, I would imagine they'd go 2, so it's every other week, and then we can have very polite discussions on Discord about which one to do.
Well, the plan is to do the ones we're missing for the Slime Cat, and then we'll do the ones people are missing for Heroic, and then we will also prioritize getting the Jailer again for those who missed that one on Heroic.
Do they count individually as heroic things?
What do you mean?
Well, like, so if you beat this on Heroic now with current level gear, do you get the Heroic achievements? Minus ahead of the curve, I'm guessing.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess they would still count on the non-new version, right?
Yeah.
You could still
Yeah, when they're not faded. Yeah, so like this week we could go back and do Heroic Jailer if we want, because that place isn't faded, so...
If you do all 4 of them on Heroic, is there some sort of weird ahead of the curve?
It's all 3. There's only 3 faded raids. And
3.
yes, there is I think a title?
Title.
All of them on normal gets you the Slime Cat. But it's not the end boss, it's like literally every boss, so it's a little harder than the usual ahead of the curve stuff. So.
For ahead of the curve or for the Slime Cat?
It isn't ahead of a curve. It's for the Slime Cat and the title one. It's just all the bosses for the faded raids. It's not just like the last boss of the faded raids.
Well, there you go.
I missed anybody else with summons or...
So is it AI Roach or Air Roach or Air Roach? I'm trying to
It is AI Roach, because he's a mechanome.
Got it. Roached it.
Anyone else? Last person that I've missed.
Everyone's in range. Up, not anymore.
Oh, no. Almost. Vincent. Perfect. Alright, here we go. On my tanks. Obviously, I'm not a tank, so I'm not going to charge.
Your souls are mine to claim.
Make sure we're switching to the soul cages when they happen.
Well, good to know this still spikes lag.
You sure do.
My power is infinite.
Want to be in the square. Soul cage up. Oh, he melted. That was nice.
Shockwave. Keep moving.
Well, it'd be a little less lag if somebody could keep their imps in check.
There are like 800 million of them right now. So, okay. All the legs.
You need an add-on to disable.
Is Risen one of our people, or is it a random person who just asked to be in the group? I think it was just a random person. Yeah, okay. So many warlocks. Great job, all. Alright, so we will pick up... Thanks, Kella. I would have forgotten 100%. We will pick up with the rest of normal on Thursday. If we have time, we'll switch to heroic at the end. Remember, no raid on Saturday because we're traveling, and then we'll do stuff again on Sunday as well. And then the rest of the schedule should be totally back to normal after that because we'll be home. On real internet, which will be great.